Hey class, so today we're going to go over a quick tutorial on how to start up a Wix page, how to sign in and all that fun stuff. So let's just dive right into it. I'm going to go to Google and type in Wix.com, and you'll see right at the top it's Wix.com. It's a free website builder and it's loaded with templates and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm just going to click on there. And I already have an account with them. So just so that I can show you all how to do this, I'm going to start a new one. So I'm going to click on sign up, and then you're going to type your email again. And then your password, and then type your password again. And I don't need to save it. So this is what happens when you first come in, and we're going to go on Let's Do It. You're going to create it for yourself because it's going to be for the end of class, and it's going to give you all these different options on what you can do it for. You can do it for your business, you can do it for your own portfolio, which that's the primary objective of this 4-year class, is to have a portfolio to show when you're done with school, this class in particular. But I believe that the easiest one, just to get through this and show you as much as possible, is probably going to be photography. So I wanted to show you a photography site. And then we're going to go on Never Done This Before, because that way it gives us a bit of a step-by-step. So you'll see that because I clicked on photography, they're giving you photography website templates, and you can choose from tons and tons. Just make sure that you get the option to go through all the different galleries that are provided. You'll notice that if it's photography that you're not liking the most, or maybe you could do something better with perhaps a design layout, feel free to go through there and just take a look at how the templates look. Again, be sure to go through as many of the galleries as you can until you find the one that really fits you. I think I found one in here that really really caught my eye. Maybe there. Just remember that you can always click on just one section, the section itself, instead of the individualized areas. So we're going to go here and click on View. Notice really quick that the price is free. It says that for most of these. I don't believe there are any that I've seen yet where it costs any money to edit them. So you're going to click on View just to take a look at what the template looks like. You can scroll through really quick just to get a basic layout of what it looks like. And then you can look at the different sections. If this is a site that you like, then click Edit this site. After the template loads, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the main pages, and we're going to take a look at the different options that it provides. So for this first one of the nice things about Wix is that it allows for you to drag and drop anything that you really want to, so it can just move literally anywhere that you put your mouse. Just make sure that it stays within the grid lines so that you don't lose your inventory as it goes from different from one computer to the next. So Wix will be sure to remind you in case you get out of, in case you happen to do anything like that. What's really important is that these blue lines is what's staying behind those grid lines. If you wish to make any changes to your text, all you have to do is double click on it and go to fonts and select the font that you like. I really have no problem with the one that it was in, so I'm just going to go back to that, and we can do that by hitting undo. And then maybe it's just a little too big, so how about we delete using the backspace button or delete button on your computer, and then you can enter in whichever number you feel is adequate. So I think 75 will be fine for the top one, and then maybe just make this a little bit smaller so that they line up. So I think that works. You can also make the space between smaller. So if you were to click on the whole thing, you can click on the character and line spacing and then make it smaller. Or you can change the gap that's between the text so that they look like they're tighter together. One of the easier things to do is just to do automatic, but I changed mine for a reason, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then I think the next thing that we can do is go into how to change color. I made the mistake of changing the direction, so change the color, and we're going to click on this, and maybe we can make it this little yellow color to match that bar that's right above. And then always be sure to select done when you're done making changes. You'll see that it's very similar to the color above. As you go through the different tools on the top, you'll see it there underneath the site is save, preview, get feedback, and publish. I want you to get feedback from me and your fellow students as you go through this process, whether it be possible edits or just praise for the work that you've done so far. And then once all is said and done, before the due date, we're going to publish. You can either publish through here or publish through this. Just make sure that after you've made any significant changes that you save your site. Now that I think about it, I think I want to move this up here next to that bar and then put a gallery below. So in order to put a gallery in, we're going to have to move some things around. Like I said, very simple to use. Click, drag, drop, and that's it. And then to add our gallery, we're going to click here on Add Gallery, and then I think a very simple slide deck will work. So you just click on the type of gallery that you want, drag it down here, and then size it so that you don't lose any of your imagery. And then what we're going to do is manage the media. That way you can add or delete any pictures. So I don't want that picture per se, and maybe we can get rid of this one. You can also edit the image quality in this section and add more photos. There is a vast amount of photography within Wix that you can use. if you do not have your own imagery. For this class, I want you to use your own imagery in your own videos when possible. You can upload your own by clicking over here on the right hand side and uploading your images to this picture, and then it'll go to that slide deck. So just remember how to delete and then add your own. When you're done, select done down here. You'll notice that the slide deck is up a little too high, so I'm going to move it down this way, and then we'll be able to pull it in a little bit tighter so that people can click on the arrows as they're looking through photos on the website itself. So now we're going to save, and I'm going to call this portfolio for class 1, and then select on done. Move myself out of the way for a second. All right, and that's going to be our quick little look at how to start the website. It's important to know that when you're adding your videos, especially your YouTube videos, we're going to, well, those are going to be in a different section, but when you go there, you make sure that you always give credit to the people that you're using their sites. So I'm going to just type YouTube up here and search, and then it's going to add this to a site where people can subscribe to the person giving the presentation, the video itself. But you always want to make sure that you upload the videos and drop them into the correct area. Another nice thing is that you can add your own social media so that you can figure out if people are liking your site and whatnot. So let's say Facebook. There's a Facebook like pop-up, and you can add that to your page as well. And that way people can like your page as well as giving credit to those who are going to be on YouTube. And I think for right now, that's where we're going to have to leave off. In the next tutorial, we're going to touch base. Remember, always save your work when you're done. We're going to touch base on how to add more imagery and how to make more changes. But I just wanted to get over some of the very basic stuff, like adding in text, just looking at what's possible. Before I let all of you go, I just wanted to go to our main page that we spent the most amount of our time today, and I want to show you what it's going to look like when we click on the mobile version of it, so you can see how it's changed since we've made those initial ones. So as you can see in here, you don't have the text lined up that we had before. So in the mobile app, you'd have to highlight all of this and shrink it down so that it looks identical to the desktop version. All right. Like I said, always make sure that the desktop and the mobile app look the same. Next time we'll be going over the backgrounds and a couple more tools that you can use in Wix. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.